Lab safety is a very important topic to review before we begin this school year. Plan on completing 1 to 2 labs per week. Safety goggles protect your eyes from the chemicals that we use as well as from shattered glass. Wear them at all times. Points will be deducted each time you're seen without your safety goggles on during lab. The great news about chemistry labs is that we use fire quite frequently. The bad news is that if you have long hair or long sleeves, they could get caught in the flames. That's bad news. Long hair must be tied back. I'll provide a rubber band if you forget yours on the day of lab. We have lots of bodies and not a lot of space in our classroom. On days that we complete lab, I'm going to ask that you put your belongings, purses, books, backpacks, in either your chairs or on top of your desks to have space for walking. The eye wash station, fire blanket, and fire extinguisher are all found by the front door on the right side of the classroom. Absolutely no horseplay will be tolerated in the lab. Horseplay leads to injuries, broken lab equipment, inaccurate lab results, and frustrated lab partners and teachers. Always read the directions posted at your lab station. Never perform unauthorized experiments. You'll see some pretty cool things in lab this year. Although you may be tempted, you may never remove chemicals or any type of equipment from the lab. All labs must be completed under teacher supervision. Chemicals for lab will be stored on the back lab table or the front lab desk. Containers will always be labeled with the appropriate chemical inside. Always read the label carefully and ensure not to cross-contaminate. If you're like me, that means you have e-lunch. It also means you get pretty hungry before lunchtime. Unfortunately, no food or drink allowed in the lab or in the classroom in general. Should you be seen with food or drink in the lab, points will be deducted. Pretty self-explanatory. When heating test tubes, always point the test tube away from you and others, never towards anybody else. Unless you're specifically asked to do so, never heat a closed container. At some point in your chemistry career, you're gonna break a piece of glass. It's okay, as long as it's not happening at every lab. Don't try to pick it up, don't try to hide it, definitely don't try to shove it down the sink or put it in the trash can. Come and find me right away. I'll take care of it. It's very important you keep your lab station clean throughout the entire lab procedure. Clean up all spills immediately and keep a tidy workspace. Should you have a very large spill, come and find me immediately. I'll help you take care of it. This has yet to happen in my chemistry classroom, but should you get chemicals in your eyes, begin the eye wash immediately. You do not have to ask for permission to use the eye wash station. However, expect severe consequences if you use the eye wash station and you didn't really have to in the first place. Report all injuries as soon as they happen. This can be a burn, a cut, a scrape, chemicals getting on your skin, anything that you feel is out of the ordinary. I'll help you out as much as possible. I hope you're looking forward to lab. I find that most students really enjoy these days. But remember, it's not all fun and games. We're there to learn.